Well, hello, Lisa, sharing life stories with you. Yep, yep. My cousin had to reply that it wasn't any of her business to reply. The letter was to her mother, and just basically her bull crap is, we grown apart and you're negative and you're mean. How am I negative and mean when all I do is give to everybody and help everybody? I may bitch and complain, but that's just who I am, and I don't mean no harm by it at all. That's a bunch of crap. My cousin has called me so many times years ago when she used to be in a fight with her best friend. Now I know why her best friend isn't her best friend anymore, because my cousin is truly a cruel person, really a mean. Like I said, my defense is I cried on Christmas Eve that I missed my cousin, and this is how this all began. That doesn't make sense. Any normal person would have said, hey, I'm sorry, I don't mean to hurt you, or blah, blah, blah. Let's try to keep in contact better, whatever. My cousin doesn't need me. See, when she needs something is when her greedy ass knows how to keep in touch with somebody. And she wrote something along the lines, it shows you how mentally sick she is. Oh, I'm going to start helping my mother out and not take money from her like you and your husband. Do you really think I was going to work for your mother like a slave for free? Are you insane? You couldn't even call my mother and talk to her like a normal human. My aunt is so starved and lonely for somebody. It's sad. It's really sad, because my aunt wants me when I go over there, and I feel bad because I'm the one who's busy. I have a job. I have things going on. My cousin don't work. She can't get off her ass to work. My aunt's got to supplement her income with $2,000 every month because she won't get off her ass and work like you or I. And there's nothing wrong with her. Nothing wrong with her. It's just total bullshit. She got hysterical one time and laughed because she can't come in before 3. Can't leave gotta leave before 8. Gotta have this off, do this, and she just can't work. She don't want to do it. She don't want to do it is what it boils down. It isn't she can't. She just does not want to hold a job like everybody else. And that's just not fair. What's this car doing? Okay, bye, you go. And not right. So, but whatever. She's draining my cousin's, her brother's inheritance. I don't know how they got that worked out. But my aunt was way more on the well-off side, and now she seems to be like she can't buy this, she tells me. She can't buy that because of her daughter. Whatever. But this is the thing. None of this had to be like this. None of this. If you just could have been a human to me. Just been a human. I didn't say where you had to be on my ass every day, but couldn't you have called me a couple times a year and see if I'm alive, see if I'm okay? You know I have no parents no more, you bag of shit. You bag of shit. She's an awful bag of shit, and I cannot stand her. And God tells you not to hate, but I don't hate her. I so dislike that narcissist piece of garbage. I don't ever want to talk to her in my life again. I don't ever want to see her ugly, fat, lying, fake face. She blocked me so fast on Facebook, so I wouldn't go on there and tell her friends what she really is, because they would think, why do you completely ignore your cousin? Don't even talk to her, can't even call, but she can call everybody else. Like I said, something's going on with her she doesn't want me to see. I don't care what you do. I don't care. I don't care if you're doing drugs, whatever you're doing, but be a human to me. This never was this bad till her husband died. So I think there's something going on. I truly do. I don't know what else to think. It isn't what she says. It isn't what she says. I don't believe that. Yes, we all grown and went our separate ways, but you can't. I'm still your family member. I'm the only family she has here in Michigan. Her other family members are in Mayfield, Kentucky, and none of them are close or anything. We were really close. And I don't expect to ever be like that again. I didn't say that. I just said be somewhat of a social human to check on me every once in a while. You know I have nobody. I have no mother, no father, nobody, no brothers, no sisters. Shame on you, Natalie. You really turned out to be a bag of shit. You're just a bag of shit. And other people are going through this in their lives with their families. And it's so sad that somebody can be your family member and just not be a somewhat of a human to you. Just that's all I ask to be. But that seems to be impossible, to be a human. Like, when is it okay for these families to act like this? And people are dealing with this crap every day, day in and day out. Family members that are just horrible, greedy, and no good. Like I said, she said I stole from my mom and dad, and I stole from my grandmother. Are you kidding me? Stole from my grandmother. My grandmother, Natalie, you bag of shit, used to give me $100 a week to do electrolysis on my face. And she got in a big fight with my mom and dad. They didn't want her to pay for it. And she goes, that is my granddaughter, and I will do what I want to do for her. And she used to give me money to go to the Chinese restaurant. It was $5 back in the day. Like once in a while, like once a week, every other week. But all I gotta say is, everything she said is a lie. She said I stole from my mom and dad. How did I steal from my mom and dad when I have no brothers or sisters or anybody? How did I steal? You tell me. What did I steal? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. But, yeah, I don't even know. My cousin's delusional, and she's in her own fucking world. I'll shove that Armada right up her ass. She's not just a normal human. If you cried over him and you said you don't understand why they don't talk to you or have anything to do with you, anybody would be, gee, I'm sorry I hurt you that way. And gee, I'll try to talk to you once in a while, whatever. That's all I wanted. And then this would have been over with. But she escalated it on another level, the narcissistic person she is. And now I see her poor husband, she was mean to him. He had a drinking problem, but who cares? People have problems all day, every day. He was the nicest, kindest guy there was. Used to write her like for Valentine's Day, like little love letters and shit like that. She's a bag of shit. She's a bag of shit. I remember before he passed away, she would tell me, I can't stand to even look at him no more. I don't even want to touch him. Well, what kind of person are you? He has a problem, just like you got a mental problem. What is this shit on my hair? Just like you got a mental problem, Natalie. And so maybe he should have said, I don't want to touch you no more. You disgust me. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't do that. You're in for the thick and thin when you marry somebody. And she probably went through a lot of hell. But the last couple of years when he was retired, she wasn't through hell. That's full bullshit. She's just a mean, bitter person, and let her be by herself because nobody could stand her. No, nobody. Not with her screwed up attitude. She's not what you think. And she'll be one of those people, like my sister-in-law, Teresa. Acting like she's all nicey nice. No. Not nice, not good. Totally fake, totally phony. I don't got time for people like that in my life. See, I'm real. I'm to the point. I will tell on myself if I'm bad or good all day long, right? And you guys know I do. And I complain. That's a fault I have. Something I need to work on. But it isn't like to the point where she's acting like I'm going around like, oh, fuck everybody and this and... I don't do that. That's total bull crap. Total bullcrap, total bullcrap. But has anybody else experienced things with their family? I really want people to reach out and tell me your family problems. If you want to email me instead where you feel more comfortable than saying it online to everybody, it's lowercase LISAKURZAWA 67@gmail.com. Let me know what your feelings are and how you feel. Because like I said, I didn't deserve that. And I'm going to let it go after this. I didn't expect to get attacked again today. And yeah, maybe you should start doing something for your mother, you bag of crap, after 20 years, which you won't. It's a complete lie. And why shouldn't I get paid from your mother? Your mother came out and told me she had people estimates $600-700 for what I do, and she paid me $100 or $80. So I wasn't ripping off your mother, you freak. She's so stupid. See, this is what it does. That I upset at her mother. Yeah, her mother's upset because her mother knows what I say is the truth. So that's the problem right there. Her mother knows what I said to her is the truth. And I don't got nothing to hide about. My cousin does. She's a liar. She's a scam. She's a narcissist. She's a scheme. I don't got nothing to be anything about. My aunt knows it. Like I said, I felt bad when my poor parents, for 9 years, took care of my grandma. They did not one fucking time come to my parents' house and give them a reprieve and take my grandma, take her to McDonald's, something, let her see some different faces, be a part of my grandma's life. But you sure were there for handouts. My grandma gave, I don't know, my cousin $2,000 or $7,000. You sure were there for that, Natalie. But you never came and seen your grandma not one effing time at my house. Not one time. Either did your mother. So what goes around comes around, and you're all getting back what you deserve. That's all I gotta say. I'm done with her. My dad, right after having a massive stroke, had to clean out my grandparents' house, and Natalie's fat ass comes there and just takes everything. Her and her husband, the lawnmower, the batteries, everything. Cases of whiskey, took everything. Took the dining room set from my grandma and grandpa. She didn't want it. She just couldn't wait to go sell it for $1,000. That's the kind of person she is. So let me know what you guys think about family. It's pretty sad. I'll come back later. I love you guys.